Love light greetings, gratitude, blessings, beautiful Ascension Star family, my divinity to yours. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. I thank you for your love light, support, appreciation, and participation. Importantly, I'll unite in light to uplift and shift people and planet into higher energy, divine energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 20 June 2024, 268, 16, 7. The energy of the crown chakra, higher mind, higher consciousness, divine consciousness and connection. The energy of chariot, moving forward, advancing, progressing, being your driver of your vehicle, of your life, knowing when to change lanes, when to stop, make a turn, the destination you're on, the route you're taking, and the map that you are following. I am reading on the royal children at Trooping the Colour. Spirit Divine, Mother, Father, I welcome, invite, invoke your energy, essence and presence, your peace, your grace and blessings over me, the channel, and every member of this family. As you bring clear messages to help us understand of that which is truth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, the Magician, the Three of Swords. A terrible ending that a King of Cups knows about. Some magic that took place that was heartbreaking, that caused heartbreaking, but in the end had to look as if it was real, to appear as if it was real. It was a reality. Nothing was wrong. So tell us, Spirit Divine, what would you like to tell us about the children? Before I begin, I'm asked to remind you that there were comments about whether the children are real or not. I must say to you that they are the original. They're not copied, duplicate, masked, or hybrids. They were very whitewashed. They're in a lot of pain and suffering. They were not themselves. They were sedated. They were out there to put a show on, to get the show on the road, they say, to make an appearance and a strong one. They were instructed on how to speak, to act, to walk, to talk, etc. They were groomed very well. The children were also coloured, meaning they were warmed up from their sadness and feeling of, they say you were not supposed to see the washed effect, the pain they're going through, so they warmed them up and highlighted them. So I'm not sure what that means. I've not taken note of the colour of their eyes, or perhaps their cheeks were rosied up, or they had a bit of darker shades in their, maybe they had makeup on, I don't know. Right, so you're going to have to look back and see and compare, because for me it would be brand new. I've not watched the events before to notice, but when I energetically tuned in, I knew what I felt. Right, so tell us, Divine Mother Father, about the royal children of Drooping the Colour. Two of Swords. I am told that bird was brought in to be part of those two swords, meaning one that is in spirit cannot manifest in the physical, but one was created to manifest in the physical, and both parties had to appear. We talk about the parties. You've not seen Catherine, you've not seen the children for a long time, so the appearance was brought together. All the tools that were needed had to be put in place in which to bring her down to earth side by side with the children. It was planned, plotted, practiced, prepped, etc., that she had to come out on this playing field. With the children, right? How to bring out the children. So that is the base energy. Four of Cups fell on my right, but they say not to take it. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. This is Louis and Charlotte, Catherine says. Louis and Charlotte. He was playful. He appeared to be animated, cheerful, like a little boy should, like himself, and that gives you an indication that that was him. Charlotte was very distraught. She was not herself, but she had to stay in line, be in line, and keep them in line. According to the map, according to the plan. You stand here, you stand there, you stand here, you stand there. She had to make sure she kept them in line. She was overseeing him, Louis. That's what you saw, they said. Seven of Cups in reverse. And the upright on the balcony. Everybody in their place on the balcony for this show. For what show? For the butterfly, the monarchy. Right, to come out and be the highlight, to save the day in reverse. They were not happy to do that. That's not what they wanted to do. They were forced to do that. This is the energy of today, 7 in reverse, showing us how unhappy the children were to go and stage themselves, to be part of that. To them, it was heart-wrenching. The Emperor. Another 4, the 4 of Swords. An instruction by the Emperor to make the king look good, to pretty him up, save the day. That was obviously the day of the sovereign, the celebrating of the sovereign's birthday. right? So everybody must come out, the four of them, the four that you've not seen for a long time, the three children and Catherine, must come out and stand next to the Emperor, right, to make it pretty. Eight. We've got 4 plus 4 equals 8. And what do they have to do? Is go there and stack themselves up, line themselves up and look pretty, one in front of the other. It took a long time to prepare the children and Catherine to get there. Many acts and verses had to be perfected to get the one to stand there and perform, to learn it, and of course then to abandon it, to walk away from it and pretend it never happened. Right? Three of Pentacles. George, one of the three children, he appears in this card. The heir, the next heir after the one that will be crowned. He is the future heir, as he is reminded that you're not just doing it for the king, you're doing it for yourself, for one day you'll be standing on that balcony. So this is psychological, emotional blackmail, conditioning. You see? So the children must go along, because one day this will be yours. You'll need to be out here doing exactly this. So, Ace of Swords, exactly. That's what they were told. Go out there and be seen. Break the ice. They haven't seen you. Climb up, climb out, and look at them. Let them see you. What? King or Knight of Cups. George. The children were presented like trophies. They had to go out there and be trophies, right? They had to present themselves, show themselves off as if nothing, right? This horse, I watched that live at intervals. I took breaks to clear my head, to have a breather and come back and view. But at some point, I witnessed a horse that looked very similar to this speckled one. And I thought, that is so beautiful and unusual. And this is the horse that I saw. Very similar to this. Unusual energy. Different energy. But you know what Spirit is saying? That we were taking the light and dispersing the dark to create those shades of grey. And we were messing around with the dark, with the light. If you understand what we're saying. We didn't give them the opportunity to have one solid energy. It was my sign. Oh, well, they tell me now, this was one of your signs to say, yes, you all are doing, whatever you're doing is working. So it was a breakthrough. It was a breakthrough. Right? "15 fell out on my right. This is the devil. The devil, the date of the event, showing us the negativity surrounding that event. All the spirits that were in the atmosphere, in the energy band, that we were thrusting light upon. You see the light? To take them out. Judgment. The day of judgment is coming. It fell in reverse. But they say this particular energy of this particular individual that is in full awareness of how this scene had to be contrived and created, manipulated, programmed, is going to be in that position when judgment strikes. Because what was happening is dark work, negative work. All this abundance will no longer exist. It will be taken away. Queen of Swords. Give me one more, please. Knight of Swords. A woman, a mother that arranged her life in truth to be who she was for the reasons she needed to be, was cut off from this arrangement, from this bouquet, meaning the family, the system, the monarchy, right, was cut away. What we see here appear to be blades lined up. 7, 8, and we have 9 swords. And this has caused the children a lot of anxiety and pain and suffering, having also watched their mother suffer, being controlled and manipulated, and also being deprived of spending time with her. As much as she was there in different quarters or different levels, they were not allowed to just go and see her. She was being hidden from them in a sense that they were being told she's busy. Meantime, she was under lock and key, being watched, being monitored, being controlled, being manipulated, going through difficulty and stress, and also with her sitting in isolation and crying and going through her own battle of the mind. She didn't want the children to see her, so she would come out and appear as normal, be part of it. But I want to show you something. See this bird? As in spirit, the divine that was listening and watching this woman. And when she was going through this pain here, the divine is watching from the outside in the dark. Family of light, let us leave this here. I thank you, I love you, I bless you. Till next.